Dire team ban.
Greetings and salutations, Dota fans! It is I, Badger, back for some more League of Lads Season 11 content, and I'm joined tonight by a very fun guest to cast with. A man of many titles, Season 7 Lads Champion, Season 10 Lads Champion, League 4 Champion, former alumnus of the Portland Burnsiders, Terrorblade and Pudge player extraordinaire and fan of both Pydock and Teddy. It's KU Dota. How are you in this fine evening?
Good. Here to cast some of this new season as my new career as a content creator, caster, retired player.
Yeah.
Should be a good one.
I'm excited because, you get to be here all season as you get to see me transition as a caster, Every single cast, I'm gonna make my intro like 5 seconds longer until eventually the cast is all intro. It's gonna be like the Zach Lowe podcast where it's like 6 minutes of intro and then it ends. And that's gonna be my entire cast. And I look forward to it. It'll be a great time. What we have though tonight is Doghouse taking on Little Bros. Doghouse, a team featuring some players that you're a big fan of, including Six Dog, but also has great mid laner Sev, longtime Lads veteran Nier, and they're featuring anything Quack and who's the last player on the team? Oh god. Quack and Good to See You. So good to see you. I think this is the second Lads season. I think it might be second for Quack as well. And over to Little Bros, it's more or less a friend stack, headlined by the great mid 7k Jaw, featuring Marshall, featuring Karan, and their two below 5k friends, typical TN and Sacred, aka Redbot 6.
The mama. Oh no. It has already begun.
It's the fun has already ended. We're already having a bad time. We're 10 minutes into the draft being over and we're already sad.
Yeah,
okay.
So neither of these teams have played yet, I think, this season. Right? Is that right?
I'm looking it up. I should know this, but I don't. I'm on it though.
I checked the standings and I checked the Dota buffs and I didn't find anything.
Okay, 0 and 0.
Sure this is their first games.
That is their but this is both these teams' first series, yeah.
So that's where we see something like a first phase Broodmother coming out. It's getting more popular at TI. And now we're seeing it here. Maybe Radiant wasn't ready. Maybe they didn't know Dire played it, or they just didn't have the bans. So we'll see how they want to try and deal with this. I like Death Prophet, but I think this hero is not that good against Brood. The spiders can get on her. She can't clear them great, like 2 Crypt Swarms maybe, but Brood goes pipe and pact and stuff. And can always just walk away from DP. Dawnbreaker, I think, is okay against Brood. Maybe as a core, but I'm not really sure what they picked this Dawnbreaker to be. I don't love this hero. I don't think it's that great as a sup. I think it should get items, but the way they pick it with DP kind of leads me to believe it is planned to be a support.
Man, I'm still not happy I'm seeing Broodmother on my screen. I'm just not happy about it. I get why it's here, but I'm just not happy about it.
TM. That's a good 5. But I don't know. I mean, it can feed to Brood. The ult can be good against Brood, but it's a little scary.
Alright, so Little Bro, I figured out where they got their drafting from. They pulled up the EG series that they went 0-4 in playoffs, and they're just picking those exact drafts. This is actually the exact... I think this is the exact EG draft against Beast Coast.
This draft looks pretty good to me. But I'd rather die with my Undying and Hoodwink subs And then my team invented SF before it was cool, so
This is true. Your team was playing SF carry before it was cool. Your team was playing Leshrac before it was cool. Your team was playing DP before it was cool. Perhaps you guys are ahead of the meta. And that's why you quit playing Dota. You're ahead of the meta.
yeah, this pick here is interesting. This SF could be carry. It could also be mid though. So yeah, that's the new hero. I don't know what this. I think I don't know that Six Dog plays any of these heroes. I mean, he plays every hero, and he's very quiet in the draft. And I think he also has COVID, or
Ooh.
maybe he was trolling. But I mean, I played a few games with him last night. And you know, he plays a different hero every game, so he plays it all. But none of these heroes really scream Six Dog to me, except maybe CM. I mean, he goes forward, he does some clowning.
He's playing 4 for this team, not 3, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because Good to See You plays 3 usually.
Alright, I figured it out. He's gonna play DP4, buy an Atos, buy a Blink Dagger, and buy a Dagon. That's what he's gonna do, I'm sure.
I honestly think they should 10th pick his hero. But the problem is, in the draft, he doesn't say anything. At least when I played with him in Little Lads, he would just be like, okay, Captain, just pick me a hero. And the way I usually structure my team is I'm like, okay, team, what do you want here? Then Pydox says some dumb shit, and I'm like, no, pick something else. And then he says something less dumb, and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go with that. But Six Dog is like, oh, whatever fits the draft, I'll play it. But the drafter, Quack, I know this is one of his friends. Like they queue together and stuff. Like they're from the same group, I think. So maybe their dynamic is different in the draft. So not really sure.
There's a certain part where obviously it's nice to be flexible in the draft, but at a point you can become too flexible. It's like, oh, let's play whatever, and they just give you a bad hero. It's like, oh, that's not whatever. That's just dumpster.
Yeah. And these bans from Dire, Lina, and Zeus, I think are 2 of the best heroes against SF in lane. So we might be seeing a mid SF here, and they might choose to pick a safe laner here.
10 seconds remaining.
Not exactly sure what they'll go for. They could go for like Drow. Looks pretty good. But maybe they're a little greedy. If the SF wants to be the true carry but just lane from mid, they could do like some Slardar or something. But also they could just pick a mid hero here, so they have a lot of options.
I wouldn't mind a hero like Chaos Knight if that's on ban right now, right? I wouldn't mind Chaos Knight for Jaw here. It's got a good CK. Well then, that is a Tusk. What exactly is that, like a mid Tusk carry SF? What's the plan there for Little Bro Productions?
Yeah, I think that's mid Tusk probably.
Whoa there.
I mean, they could also play like mid Brood and offlane Undying or something if they need to switch it up. But I think the idea is to have this be a mid Tusk and safe lane SF. It
That should
gives
be
them.
fun.
I mean, they already have good Roche. It just improves their Roche, and it runs around with the subs. Because SF wants to farm and he can like show up to stuff, but he also wants some time to ramp up. And Brood just like plays this game, so it's good to have someone that can do something on the map. Snap.
Okay.
I believe that's the 4. Yeah.
So mid Dawnbreaker, some real pattern style stuff there from Sev. Nier on his carry Void. I mean, is that a 6-log hero? Snapfire?
Absolutely. Yeah, he loves this hero. He I seen him do some questionable builds, as he does. I think one time he was playing this up and he like rushed a Desolator. I think we lost that game. But you know, he's always bringing something new. So it'll be interesting to see what he decides to go. And I mean, it makes sense. They kind of needed some damage for the Chrono. I actually love DP Faceless Void as a combo. I mean, I used to run this all the time. We would just pick DP for whoever, because this hero just runs in the front and kind of has to get dove on. Like everyone has to hit her for her to die, and that sets up really easy chronos because you can just chrono your DP if she like sucks one guy, two guys, and then her ghost will still do damage.
I mean, that is the
And then you
DP
also have
experience
Snap.
right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's this game. I think this Brood could just like roll the game. Is the issue I'm seeing here. I don't think Faceless Void is necessarily good against Brood. Like the lane can be okay depending on the subs, and we'll see who lanes where here. I imagine it's just gonna be Hoodwink Brood against Void CM. Radiant can win this lane until level 6. Once Brood gets 6, it's a whole different hero. You have a huge damage on your nuke, and then a bunch of little spiders running around.
The fun ends there, yeah.
Yeah, and then at that point, you need to either just ditch as Faceless, or you bring help, you chrono, you kill him, and then you ditch. Void will not be able to sit against the Brood after that point. But someone like Dawnbreaker potentially could sit there with a sub like hiding way in the trees already with a TP. I think Dawn might be able to clear the spiders. You have a slow on your W. I don't know if this will actually kill them. Maybe it'll kill the little ones, but your Q will kill the spiders. Probably through the whole game. If you can hit at least 2 swipes on it, I believe. I'm not sure. But the math sounds like it should.
You know, if you're a fan of pause time, it is pause time, so fun times. But if you are just joining us, welcome to game number 1 of an anticipated Lads regular season series. It is Little Bros on the Dire team taking on the Doghouse on the Radiant team. We have Ja, one of the best players in the league on the Dire team, and Six Dog, one of the most interesting players in the league on the Radiance team. My name is Badger. I'm joined by the man of many titles, 2-time champion, KU Dota, and honestly, I thought the pause would have ended by now, that's why I gave the intro, but it still isn't over yet, so... Oh, okay, apparently his PC got too hyped. We're now reconnected. Typical TN in the game, and... I mean, look at this Undying's items. He's ready to play Undying. This is an Undying player's item build right here. It's 3 tangos, 7 mangoes, a Sentry Ward. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I think this is bad. You should not buy these tangos. You should get more mangoes.
He's here to enable his carry now. It's like, alright, my carry gets injured on SF. SF, not the most durable hero in the world. It's like, alright, give him some tangos. He's good to go.
Proper skacks.
Yeah. One thing, going back to Six Dog versus Jaw, I think, actually, I don't know what Jaw's MMR is right now, but I'm pretty sure Six Dog is over the cap. So, I'm not exactly sure how the team average of their MMR changed from that. If these guys are like under the actual cap or what, or maybe they're just not high enough for it to matter. But
What is... Okay, we're being told to look at the floor icons. Kind of want to all chat, but I don't think I should. Last time I all chat, I got yelled at, so probably shouldn't all chat anymore. But this is a cat right here.
they got cat versus the dog, I think. His idea.
Well,
We got the dog house on Radiant.
there's just no dog on the floor though, so it's only the cat house today.
No, on Radiant side, the dog.
I don't see it. Do you see any banners though? I know there's a dog house, but do you see any? I see a little icon on the top, but that's about it. Speaking of things we're seeing, it's a bushwhack on Six Dog. It's a double race combo from Ja. Six Dog is incredibly low, and there's your first blood going to Karan via the Ice Shard Zon Tusk.
Yeah, this game's over.
Scotland, they get the D ward. You're right. It actually is over. I was gonna say it's still a playable game, but you get the first blood and you get the D ward, and yeah, it's probably over.
Yeah, I think if the mid gets first play, you should go next.
It is Karan playing Dust, though. You know.
It's actually over. This guy's the goat. He'll actually 1v5 from here. There's nothing Raiden can do.
Bro, come on now. No. I'm rebuking you here. This is incorrect, KU.
It's all good. Six Dog got a D ward off this. They trade the wards. I think in the finals, or actually, it was winners bracket finals when I played Nebula last season. They were picking DP, and my answer to DP was safe lane SF because they were playing it off lane. I think this lane is really hard for DP. He missed a raise actually on SF, so he's gonna get punished kind of hard here. But DP wants to like trade with Spirit Siphon. As this DP tanks 3 tower shots and loses half her HP. She wants to like tank with Siphon and trade. But SF just double raises you and then threatens the triple raise, which DP can't sustain through that. And she also gets slowed from the second raise, so it makes the lane really hard for her. And then later in the game, SF is a ranged hero that can just hit DP, and that's kind of what you want in the mid game. Can also potentially buy Scotty.
Oh, bottom lane, Crystal Maiden just died. Was too busy watching Six Dog miss the kill happen. What can you do?
Yeah, that's kind of my concern. Like, I'm not sure how easy it is to play CM against Brood. I mean, I think CM is a pretty good hero. And there's like the stereotype of CM being like the go-to pause 5 that you pick, like you're a noob, you're the lowest MMR player on your team, you know, your carries say, oh, just go pick CM, and like, that's kind of what you do. But I think this hero is actually really hard to, like, the ceiling is pretty high and the floor can be pretty low. Like, you can just chain feed off cooldown and the hero can look pretty bad, but
You know what
if
they,
your
should
positioning is
have
good,
picked instead, KU?
probably like
Abaddon.
Pudge.
Oh. Not only a 5 hero, I guess, but yeah.
Not 5 hero. You just hook the big creep and you're like level 6.
I see what you mean, actually.
But yeah, CM can just like chain feed into Oblivion. But the hero is also pretty good right now. Her nukes are really good, and then her aura is good. I think they all got buffed, and her ult is good. Especially like this mango spam in the lane is really strong. If you can just like buy 3 mangoes to get a kill. But
Yeah,
we'll see
mangoes,
how-
it's a real good patch for mangoes. This is the best patch for mangoes ever in Dota history.
Top lane.
Top lane, we're seeing DP getting gone upon, Undying SF doing the damage. Raze is
the
again
wand.
available for Ja, and oh, never mind. The big wand keeps good to see you alive. Over to bottom, Redbot is low as well, but you couldn't find that bash, so everywhere you look, heroes survive. And this is some real regular season chem work for me. Ask my Cope right now. Playoffs come along, I'll be better again, I'm sure.
Yeah, top is really rough for the DP. This SF is 10 denies, 20 CS, DP is 6. And this is just Undying SF. This is the exact lane me and Kobe played against Marshall's Death Prophet. I think he had a different sub, but you know, maybe Marshall took that from his last season loss.
Big fight bottom going on. Question is, who will die? The answer is nobody. You're saying before that about last season's loss?
Yeah, maybe he remembered that, or maybe, you know, they just came to this conclusion separately. But it's just funny to see it's the same strat we ran to try and deal with this DP. The Sev is actually farming the hard camp right now. This is one part of Dawnbreaker mid that I like. Your W just like clears the wave, and you can kill the camp. But I think taking away the small camp kind of hurt this hero a lot more than the other roles it plays in.
Yeah, I mean, ever since the small camp got removed, we've seen pretty massive shifts in the mid lane. Heroes that previously were quite bad are now quite good, and the reverse is also true with heroes who used to be small camp enjoyers. And I guess Dawnbreaker was a real small camp enjoyer, considering you can basically hammer, especially on the Radiant side, you can hammer from basically where Seth's standing right now to the camp quite easily.
Yeah, I would just like drag the wave and then hammer towards the camp, and then get 6 really fast, and then call for my team to like make a play like right now. They don't have great setup. Is one thing. Like they have a CMW. Top lane has no points in cookie.
She's embraces top lane. Sev arrives as the Solar Guardian. Ja has been stunned, and there's no mana on the Undying. Not that would have saved Ja's life. So 6 dogs survive. Ja falls. Good trade there for the side of the doghouse, bringing down the carry SF.
Yeah. You just get baited by 6 dog. This happens all the time. This guy's a psycho. I think, yeah, the way they used the Dawnbreaker roll was good. I'm sure they're communicating like that he has ult, so Radiant's trying to take fight top and get the SF kill, which is the best kill probably that you can get with this first Dawnbreaker ult. I mean, Brood would be good too, but I don't know that they have enough damage in the bot lane.
Well, they're gonna try a fight bottom with Brood on the offense instead. Quack dies to Marshall near his man fighting in. Comes out with a TP. Hammers in on Marshall. The stun is cancelled by Karan Snowball. Despite that, Marshall dies to the damage from Sev and Near. It's 1-for-1 so far. Karan will walk away. It is that core for support trade, technically in favor of the doghouse. Alright, I have a question for you. Okay. If you were to make an all lads like interesting team, like if you make a 5-man lineup with the most interesting players possible, what would you put? Who do you put in the team? So I'm thinking mid lane Breezy R, off lane Beast of the US East, 4 support 6 dog.
There's nothing interesting about playing Puck, man.
Wait, Near died bottom? Oh, he died
Yeah.
bottom.
Yes, Tusk just stayed.
Ah.
Got bushwhacked in the chain stun, I think.
I mean, there's no other player in lads that can be the best player in the lobby one game and the worst player in the lobby the next game than Breezy R.
Yeah, it's called you find the ban button and you click it on Puck.
So Puck is banned from Dota period right now, dude. The hero's terrible now.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, people are still picking it, but
actually,
it's not a good hero anymore.
Last season, when I started playing mid, I was farming these Puck pickers. Everyone is like, oh, this Puck hero is broken, and I was just, I play like Tiny, and I would just like kill the guy 4 times. It was so free.
I cast at least one of those games, yeah. If
Yeah,
not more than
when,
that.
When they didn't pick Puck, then we crumbled. I didn't know what to do. I was only good at
I know what you knew what to do. You went to carry again.
Yeah.
You stopped playing mid
that.
lane.
Yeah, I mean, 6 dog would definitely be on that team. This guy definitely interesting. There's no question about that.
The only player that comes to mind that's similar level of interesting on the 4 is Acid Rain, but you gotta get the 6 dog. He plays like Gyro, buys Atos, Blink Veil. Like, he's a crazy player, dude.
Yeah, the thing about Acid Rain is this guy is the breezier of sup. Like, he can only play Rubik, so.
He played Nyx last night, went 1-1 doing it, but still.
Yeah, I mean, that guy can play Rubik. That's all I'm saying. He can definitely play Rubik.
You are right, he can play Rubik. This is correct. You pressed the ban button on him like 10 times last season when you played him 10 different times. So.
I never played against that guy's Rubik, I think. Maybe in a pub. But,
Oh, poor Red Bots. He's just destroyed in the bottom lane. Typical TN's on the way with the Soul Rip, but it's not enough heals. Near gets the kill there. Nice kill for the Faceless Void. He's 3rd in net worth right now, by the way, despite his death earlier. Let me ask you, who's the most interesting carry in last history?
oh, it's me, for sure.
Sure about that one?
Yeah, absolutely. I only play TB. That's way more interesting than only playing Puck or Rubik.
I was
Those
gonna say,
are
dude,
lame.
you sound like the Breezy R carry players, bro.
That's so true.
Just
I
playing
love it. I
TB,
love
they find the
that,
TB ban button.
Yeah. I can only play 2 carries. I love that, because then they just ban it. And they lose.
So 2 fights going on, by the way. 1 mid and 1 bottom. Nier is low, so is Sev. Sev will die middle lane. Back to the bottom lane again. Nier gets away from the spiders, though Marshall is continuing his dive. Seems like Sixdog gets the target. He'll scatter blast on the spiders, but he gets pushback upon him. He'll cookie in, stunning on 2. He does not die to the spawn spider lanes quite yet, so it's somehow nobody dead bottom in that 3v4, and there was the only kill middle instead. And the fight bottom continues. Karan rotates and misses the ice shards, heads over to Quack, and the crystal maid, and Karan snowballs in, has the punch, needs a bit more damage, but the frostbite comes in from Quack. Quack puts down the Verdurous Dale and walks the sharpshooter, but oh no, the damage is not enough damage. The raindrops kept him alive. Okay.
On mid.
Back to mid again. Ja gets stunned by Starbreaker. Cookie is in as well. He'll attempt to Requiem, but the Crypt Swarm finishes that one. So across the map, 1 for 1, both mid laners die about a minute apart, and the fight at long last is over.
I think he's gonna get Dove bottom.
This seems accurate. His career's... that's a big career cut. That's his Mask of Madness and his raindrops. In comes Sev with the stun and the heal. Snowball will stop the stun from Karan. Hammer is in. Karan is slowed and stunned. Exo is there from good to see you. Karan has been punished for his tower dive. Is currently a 5v4 bottom lane. Typical TN is running away. Make that a 5v2 bottom lane with everyone else retreating from there. Double kill to good to see you on the Death Prophets.
Yeah, I mean, good rotation by Radiant all around the map. They saved their carry. They killed the enemy carry on mid before. And this is partly power of Dawnbreaker. This hero has this global presence, and especially as mid, it brings some global damage, which I think has gotten them at least 2 or 3 kills now. So Radiant's playing really well. The Brood is not getting out of control yet. And they still have Chronosphere, so we'll see. And they're smoked right now.
Yeah, big gank on Ja. It's only 2 supports. Requiem comes in. Fears Sixlog away. Sixlog has the Mortimer's Kisses, but will not use them, so Ja will walk away from the smoke gank. He'll be fine. Yeah, you know who's a more interesting carry player than you are? Double King. That guy's more interesting than you.
That guy's like rank 40, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true. What about Wage? Wage is more interesting than you.
That's true. He's a mid player.
Oh yeah, I guess
Did he
you're
play
right.
carry?
Yeah. He's played carry in the past, I think.
I don't remember.
I think he's more associated with mid, though, you're right. I recall him playing a bunch of carry games, but I'm sure he's more of a mid player, yeah. Speaking of mid T1 tower is dead. 6 segue from yours truly, I'm quite sure, but we see Karan with the double damage rune taking this double stack in the Radiant jungle. Free gold for Karan. It is a trade of towers, by the way, the top T1 for the mid T1. And a stack, I guess.
Yeah, Dire got 2 tier 1s, just kinda just brood mother things. And after DP used her ult to fight, it's kinda hard for her to stand up to Dire during the cooldown. So Dire is able to punish Faceless Void, top net worth by a little bit. It's a good sign for now. He did go Mask of Madness. Usually Voids go Midas. They only go Mask if I'd say if something's wrong, is my way of describing it. And when you are playing against Brood, that's like a red flag that something might be wrong. So you end up having to change your build a little. It does make him stronger for this point in the game. So if he's able to solo chrono someone...
Sev tried to get away. Good idea there to Solar Guardian away, but unfortunately there still was that Walrus Punch on Karan. Sev's juking in the trees, but there's no way out with 6 feet under. Though it is a trade for that mid T1 tower. The Exo was there from good to see you and near. Mask of Madness in hand was slapping that T1 tower.
Yeah, they trade their mid for a tier 1, but they also use Exo, so Dire will have a chance to do something after this if they want. They could look at bottom tier 2. It's always a threat when you have Brood. It's really hard to play into the webs, so a lot of times you can just get a free tier 2, especially if they don't have a hero that deals with you that well. And if there is one hero that deals with you, kinda, like Dawnbreaker in this case, you can just kill the Dawnbreaker by bringing help, and then get the tier 2 anyway, so...
Yeah, we saw it there. It only took 2 heroes to kill Sev. Maybe later in the game it require 3 heroes,
Top
but...
lane.
Yeah, top lane, Redbot is scurrying around. He is playing Hoodwink. Puts a ward on the floor, but... Oh, he's still playing Hoodwink. Nier has Chrono, but doesn't want to commit it for a solo Hoodwink. So now both teams have a ward on the high ground. Quack will T-ward the ward. This is fascinating Dota 2 occurring right now. Ultimately, nobody's dead. At all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have not seen a Mortimer's Kisses or a Chronosphere in 16 minutes. Which
That sounds
is kinda
correct, yeah.
Crazy. But, they just haven't really found a good opportunity to use them, I guess.
On the flip side, we have... I like the good to see is using the Exo. Like, it's better to use the Exo for, say, a double kill or a T1 tower than just not use it, you know? People love to talk about, the threat of the ability, but just use the ability. The Chinese teams use the ability, and, well, they were good until recently. Top lane, Redbot and Quack are in a bit of a 1v1. Sharpshooter, I think, is just short on damage. Correction, it'll miss. And everyone's fine.
Yeah, it looks like Dire wants to defend this tower. I mean, I don't know that Radiant's gonna commit, but Dire's bringing 3 heroes. Because they already got the tier 2 bottom, Brood did. So Radiant doesn't really have to do anything crazy. Or, excuse me, Dire doesn't have to do anything crazy. They can look at Roche. Their heroes are all really good at Roshing, except Hoodwink, I guess. And Radiant's Roche is not as good. You can Exo for it, and it'll die eventually, but... Actually, the snap just pinged the pit.
I mean, there is some minus armor
looks
with
like-
the little shredder.
Oh, they have a Deso on Dawn now, so I think that's what's causing this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if Dire will scout it though, so... It might just end up working.
Yeah, I'm happy they're trying it because it makes the game more interesting, and it seems like they're going to get away with it, looking at this little bro's vision. They see nothing, but it's like, wait a minute. So something's happening. Are we being ganked? Is there a Roshan? Well, they're about to find out. It will be Roshan. He just headed to Nier on Faceless Void, and they're on the way now. Sharpshooter's on... Oh? Kill? They got the kill! Edis is gone! Immediately! Red Pod 6. Well, it is gold to Radiance. They got the bounty of Roshan, but right away, that is no longer any immortality for Nier. We are back to our farm game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that sucks for Radiant. They used their 1 cooldown for this, and they kind of get nothing, but I think the good news is, the worst thing that can happen at this Roche is Dire gets it, because Faceless Void against SF is actually pretty good for Void. You could just put him in the Chrono and kill him, and SF's best...
Well, Sev's dead, I think. Chronosphere, it's on. Only 2. Kisses on the way. He has the combo from the Radiant, but nobody's dead quite yet but Sev. And now Nier. He can't even use a time lock in time. He's just dead as well. So 2 for 1 in favor of Little Bros. A disastrous fight there for the Doghouse. They unleashed everything. The Chrono, the Kisses combination. First time we've seen those abilities this game, but they only got a kill on Hoodwink, and they lost 2 cores.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looked like a good Chrono, but Brood got the Wraith Pack down, which negated a lot of the damage. Now the tier 3 is gonna get hit here.
It's not dead quite yet, but it is injured. There is no 15 talent on Ja, so if there was a 15 talent, it'd already be dead. In come your respawns. Nier's back in the fight. Sev is as well. Sev will TP in. Force Staff on. Good to see you. Has Force Staff of his own. Cookie to stun. Typical Tien. Sharpshooter will hit on the Death Prophet, but typical Tien is about to die. Requiem comes in from Ja, fearing away 4 heroes. Solo from Karan, looking for Nier. Good to see you is dead. Nier time walks in, looking for more. Dilating Karan and Ja. The crit brings down Karan. Cookie will miss, but the hammer will hit. Ja is on the run. Special Agent Shadow Fiend, he's fighting in the 1v4. His team is leaving him to die. The Bushwhack delays, but it cannot prevent the death on the carry. A costly retreat for Little Bros.
Yeah, it was a good chase from DP, just running in. I think they didn't have to use DP ult either, so they can look to go again now, if they want. Try and put some pressure on the map. She's gonna board top though, so I don't know what they'll get. But it was good awareness by Radiant to chase out of the base.
Maybe it's that mid tower, or even the top tower could be an option. Let's get something.
Yeah, they might fight mid here.
Yeah, Karan is a big KB, but he misses the ice shard, so we're back to nothing. We are back to our regularly scheduled agriculture. It's farm time again. We are close to some BKBs, though. We're not too far from Nier's BKB. We're not too far from Good to See You's BKB. We're getting there, we're getting there. I mean, Sev has a shard, which is kind of like a BKB. We're getting there.
Yeah, this game is a little slow on the kills, which is one thing that can happen with a Brood. It, like, locks off a big part of the map for one team, and they kind of just want to avoid it. And then they don't, like, chain feed into the Brood, and the game can slow down. And the Brood team doesn't want to, like, go do anything crazy on the other side of the map where they know all their enemies are, because
Chrono mid lane, it's only on Marshall, but if they get this kill, it will be worth it. In comes Sev, in comes the Frostbite, down goes the Spider. Bug Spray activated, Marshall eliminated.
That was a good kill. I mean, killing this Spider is it's a good way to open up your map, because you can try and deward or take some space on the webs. They're actually choosing to kill the tier 2 instead, which is also good.
Bold play from Six Dog, opening up with that Mortimer's Kisses, but it scouted it out the Hoodwink, so that's now 2 heroes dead. This T2 will get glyphed, but it still will die. There was no Exo committed either, which is quite nice. If Radiant are feeling real bold, they could just pop the Exo and run it down top lane, but that's probably not going to happen, yeah. They're gonna go for a smarter play.
They don't have any spells. Any spells to back her up. They use 4 ults, basically, to get this tower, so Dire might look to force something. They do have the 15 talent on SF now, so if they hit this mid tower, it'll die pretty fast. If Radiant's not set up, and even if they are set up, they don't really have anything to fight with, so I'm not sure if they can even do anything about this.
Yeah, Ja's hitting it a little bit too fast. There's Chrono in about a minute. Exo is up. In comes Sev, stunning on Shadow Fiend. Karan will BKB, punch up the Dawnbreaker. Sev cannot get away. Karan has a shard on Quack. Quack is force-staffed away by himself. Marshall does some damage, finds no kills, but the tower, it cannot run away, it cannot retreat, it must die. So 1 core kill, 1 tower kill, and now Little Bros will occupy map control in the Radiant Tri-Camp area.
Yeah, that was pretty psycho. This team didn't have any. They didn't have Chrono, they didn't have Kisses. And he doesn't even have BKB, so this just going on SF. It's a little too excited, I think. They end up losing the tower anyway. The good news is there is no Roche for the SF. If this guy has Aegis, then it's easier to play against Void for him. If there's only 1 life on SF, you can always just put him in the Chrono and get some bashes and win the fight. It looks like Nier's looking top. The rest
Chrono
of his team is not here with him, though.
They have all their abilities. There could be a Mortimer's Kisses from range if there's a TP from Six Dog. Of course, that Solar Guardian from Sev, but look at Nier. Going on a sneaky play, bit of a wraparound, and now he shows in the day vision. Still has Chrono. Bushwhack misses. Time walk in by Nier. Has Chrono still, but gets feared away by Ja. Nier punch from Karan. Here's half HP, time walks away. In comes the Solar Guardian, Nier will BKB, looking to team fight. Nier will Chrono on 3 enemies. Now it's Ja, the target, half HP, focus down, remains alive. Nier's walking forward, force away on Ja. Nier is dead. A 2-man stun from Sev. Good to see you goes in. He's trying out the Exo to kill Shadow Fiends. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He will die for it. Currently a 2-for-1, and now it's time to run. You lost your SF. You lost your DP. It's already both teams losing a lot, but at this point, it's Little Bros Production cleaning up the team fight. They've already killed 3. They see 6 Dog. They want 6 Dog. Karan has the punch. He has the tag team. Bushwhack misses again, but it's not going to matter. 6 Dog is going to die. That is a 4-for-1. In Little Bros Productions. If they get lucky, Roshan is about to respawn. Will they get lucky? They will get extremely unlucky. It's a 2.5-minute spawn. What can you do?
Radiant should have all their spells up, so there might be a fight for Roche. But Dire will kill it extremely fast though when it spawns, so it could be hard for Radiant. I think Radiant just ran a little too far. If they had gotten the Chrono in the lane, like 10-15 seconds earlier, this fight could have looked a lot different. But they chased all the way to the ward on the cliff that Dire had, and he also got a tombstone on that hill, so bottom lane.
Yeah, Karan and Nier in a bit of a do-si-do. Nobody's nearby. 6 Dogs on the way at long last. I don't think anyone dies here. Yeah, good reaction from Karan. Just got that blink up again and blinked away. Meanwhile, top lane, speaking of blink away, Sev gets away as well. So both mid laners use their blink dagger defensively. Nobody dies. What were you saying before that?
I have no idea. They were fighting on the ward, on the hill, and the tomb, which is always going to be really hard. I think when my team plays Undying, we make a really big point to play around the cliffs. Like, we'll put a ward, we'll camp it, and we'll always try and have a good tomb on the hill, at least. That's the goal, and then...
Oh, poor 6 Dog. I think Bushwhack missed again, but it's not going to matter. That's more than enough damage. I remember we were watching the TI-10 finals last year. That's something the LG did a lot with their Undying, is it was always play it on the tombstone, get the ward up, and use that as like your main fight mechanism, so it's always a good thing to do.
It's really hard to play into that. And then I also, whenever we get Undying, we try to pick, I mean, in general, we try to pick circle ults. Just your big team fight ults that can control area. Something like Mars or Tide. And SF can be one of these also. To help protect the tomb. Can be really good. And that was kind of my theory on carry is recently, it's like I always want to circle ult as carry. So TB has the Ags, which I think is giga broken, but people don't realize how good it is because in most TB games, people will pick TB in a good TB game, which means you don't need Ags because you'll just like go on mid again.
I'm going to ignore that. You were saying about TB?
In most games, TB is picked. It's like 18, 24, somewhere around there. Dire will take this rush really fast.
Oh, yeah.
But Radiant might know.
Radiant, I think they know, and they have all their abilities as well. Good to see you as the Siphon on Marshall. Chrono's there for Nier. He's down the south side. Roshan's 1/3 HP. And it's a retreat. It's a retreat time for the side of Little Bros. They know the combo of the Radiant team fight. They're respecting it. Ja walks in again. He has the boldness to team fight here. He says, you know what? Go Chrono me. I dare you. And they will not call his bluff. They will let Roshan die. Aegis to Ja. Not quite sure where the shard went. It's on the floor still, actually. The shard's on the floor. I repeat, it is on the floor. Nobody's grabbed it. Radiant pick it out. And 6 Dog gets the shard. I love Dota 2, man. I really do.
Yeah, that was, I mean, Tusk didn't have a slot.
Oh, Sev! That is high risk, low reward, but he pulled it off beautifully.
Yeah, it's worth. I mean, he didn't lose anything, so it is worth. But I think Dire did a good job. The Undying and Brood just like ran in to the triangle to try and make sure this Void couldn't get in range to hit a Chrono in the pit. So SF is able to get this Aegis, and this makes the game really hard for Radiant because
That's a kick on Sev, by the way. Sev is extraordinarily isolated. Yeah, the sharpshooter finishes the job. You were saying before that?
yeah, he just bought this Ags on Tusk. I think this is the best part of. Well, it's the most fun part of Tusk mid. I think this hero has a lot of positives as mid actually. His nukes are strong and he does a good amount of damage in the early game. But aside from that, the Ags is really fun. And repositioning enemies is very strong as a mechanic, so glad to see him pick it up here. Should be interesting. I think Void is actually one of the best carries. Probably the best carry against Tusk, I'd say. You don't really care about his shards, like in the lane if it's support, and then the kickback is not that good against Void because he has time walk. I mean, it's still good, and like obviously he's not going to be time walking the entire length he gets kicked, but it's one way to, like a Medusa who gets kicked will maybe have a pike or something, and then we'll just like be stranded in Africa. But this Void can kind of get out of there.
Right,
Which is nice.
Nier can get all the way back to like Sicily or something. You know, he's ready to go.
Yeah, maybe his team can meet him in the middle, you know, but something like Dusa, it's much harder. But, you know, kicking all the other guys is still really good. Especially something like DP, you can just kick her away when she's ulting, or you can kick her in and focus her.
Here we go, kick on Sev. He's feared away, has no BKB Chrono. It's on
Chrono.
3, but where's the damage? There's no 6 dog. Freezing Field on the way. Typical TM low. Jaw is low. The Undying is dead. Currently a 1-for-1. Nier forced to run away. Exo from Good to See You. Quack. He's kicked it even further. The Sharps from Karan. Down goes Crystal Maiden. Again, in comes Nier. Dilating Karan. The snowball is done. Nier is dead. Good to see you. He's trying to fight, but he's hexed down and brought down. A disastrous fight for the Dog House and Little Bros. It's high ground sieging time. It's Brood plus SF take your buildings time. And I mean, there's no Chrono. There's no buyback on Sev. It's looking real bad right now for the Radiants.
Yeah, I mean, this is the power of SF Brood. They just kind of control the map, control Aegis,
Oh
and then
no, Quack. Poor Quack. Even the sharpshooter on the corpse. You were saying about the SF Brood timing.
yeah, then they just knock down your towers. I mean, this is how EG like rolled through groups basically. And you know, EG did end up losing in the playoffs, but he buys back. He doesn't have Chrono or BKB.
Bit of a bold buy. How long is his respawn timer actually?
He's gonna
Requiem comes
die.
in near. His BKB's on cooldown. Not quite sure how long his respawn timer was, but at this point it's certainly not worth it. There's a kick on Sev. He now has his BKB, but he's completely alone. Good to see you is siphoning. Karan is low. Crit down by Sev, perhaps? No. Sev can't even fight any longer, and the fight's not even over. We're seeing G's in the chat from Nier, and game 1 will go to Little Bros.
Yeah, that game ended really fast. So the second Aegis timing, it's really hard to play against, especially if you're as cooldown reliant as Radiant is. I think Radiant actually did a pretty good job in the early game of trying to mitigate their Brood problems. They were able to kill him a few times. They had some good Dawnbreaker ults, but yeah, Dire kind of just got second Aegis and ran it down. I don't even know what really happened here. Other than that,
You described it perfectly, and then you said you didn't know what happens.
yeah, I mean that just sounds like unlucky. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I still have issues with this Dawnbreaker hero. I don't think it's that good. I think Team Secret has been having success with it. They play it mostly. Crystallis plays it in the safe lane. But that guy is the pause 3 on that team. So, yeah. It was pause 2 this game. The early game looked nice, but the item build is kind of rough. I mean, he didn't have a BKB till right when his stone exploded. He bought one, actually. He sold his bottle for it. But I think this hero definitely needs BKB. And yeah, but I don't think that this game is like on him or anything. I think Dyer just had a really good draft. I mean, I think before the game ended, I was starting to talk about like EG was picking this stuff, and like everyone's clowning on EG. They pick the same thing, lose 4-0 out of playoffs. You know, like Bulba, whatever, needs to come up with something new. But like these guys top the groups playing this strat. Like they were doing really good. And then they go forward and you know get clowned on and stuff. But you don't just win the group stage so hard playing some crappy strat. And even if it does get figured out by playoffs, bringing it to an amateur league like this, I think, assuming that you can play the heroes and stuff, can be, you know, a good way to get some wins. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Alright. And we are now being joined by Foreplay. Hello, Foreplay. Welcome, Foreplay.
Hello, I fucking hate KU.
Fun fact, he's not here right now.
Even better. Shout out to Kobe.
Oh, Kobe's great.
Who's sharing the screen here?
Preferably KU, because I think I'm stressing my CPU out right now, my internet out.
That's fine, that's fine.
If he can't handle it, I could do it, but I'm already running
No,
like
he can handle it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm running 6,000 bits. Sorry, 6,000 kbps up to fucking Twitch servers right now, man. Got a draft though. I mean, it seems like this Jaw team they're owning. I mean, I looked at your content preseason. You put these two teams as the two best teams in the league, and well, it's a showdown right now between them.
I mean, that's not true at all. Those are my guys.
You put, and I quote, go to your content again.
I just put a crown.
We
like
see
a
near
Peepo crown.
Pet Peepo crown, Ja Peepo crown. This implies that those two key teams are the kings of the league, aka the two best teams.
I mean, that's not true at all.
It has some validity to it.
I mean, true. They are the best player on their teams. That's for sure. I mean, actually, I don't know about that one. Six Dog might take the crown from Near there, but Near's my guy, so.
Understandable. Well, it's
Yeah.
DP time again.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome back, KU. I'm
Yo,
gonna go get some
share-
water. I'll be right back,
Share the
boys.
screen. Straight it up, man. The poverty right here. That's crazy. They just booted them again.
DP Ligman. Come on, bruh. What do you think was gonna happen?
Who's the drafter?
Quack.
What's his MR?
You like rank 1K? He actually might be the second highest on this team.
I mean, there's no way that's true.
Isn't near like 6K flat? And this guy Giga value?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say you're like Giga sandbagged.
Yeah.
This
But,
draft, I feel like this draft is going so fucking fast. What the fuck?
The last one went really fast too. I think until this next pick. I think Six Dogs team took a long time on it. But up until there, they were blazing through it. Also,
That's
this DP Ligma, this is the Nebula strat last season that
No. Was
Did-
it?
they did against Polar Ass twice, I think. Or no, it was
Oh.
Wyvern. It was Wyvern Ligma or something.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, I don't remember anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's this.
Wait, why are these guys valuing DP so much?
I don't know.
Wait,
Do you just like it? I've heard some people just like picking this hero. Heard
shit, not
stories of
us.
it.
Not us, that's for sure.
Oh no, no,
I
of course
fucking-
not. Of course not.
I fucking hated this hero.
Me too.
Crazy. Good thing we didn't play it. Anyway.
Yeah, no. Why would we? I don't know why. Well, because last game they played DP offlane. So this game, I don't know who's playing as Ligma.
I mean, so this means
Could be mid DP.
No.
Could be 5 Ligma.
what's good to see you's rank?
Don't want to talk about it.
So
like
he's the
about 3?
lowest. He's the lowest.
Yeah, but this guy is 6 dog associate, so they get power up when they play with 6 dog. That's how it works.
That was
I-
true. He was actually
should-
owning.
I need to change my name after this and become
Do
a
it.
6 dog. 6 dog associate. I don't know. They all have like these short, like dumb names. They'll talk the same. I need to be one of them, I think.
What the fuck? You're leaving us?
Yeah, this team's dead, and this Radiant team's looking like they're gonna have some. They're gonna need a roster swap here pretty soon if they
No, they're not.
keep the play up like last game.
That's not
I
true at
actually
all.
thought they were doing pretty good last game, and then
I mean, they were. They just
second Aegis has up roots.
no. I mean, Sev just got caught twice in like the most dumb ways.
That's
But-
true.
It
That's-
happens. Tusk Ags happens.
Yeah, that's the Dawnbreaker issue though. This hero can't do anything. He just ult is in.
I mean, it doesn't matter what
You
hero
feel
he is
good?
if he's still like chilling and by
Nah.
himself.
I mean, if he's Void Spirit there, he's fine. That's probably not true. That hero sucks. If he's Ember Spirit there, he's fine.
That's true, but Ember's banned. So
But that's like the only hero that's fine there. Yeah, okay, sure.
I mean, that hero is not even in the game. It's like impossible to pick. So
I mean, I think Spirit Breaker is pretty good against Brood. Maybe.
yeah, I agree.
I think Liquid did it 3 times? 2 times? 3
Shit,
times? Twice?
Don't
At
ask
least
me.
twice.
I got
They
no
did
idea.
it against EG in the groups, I think. And they beat EG in the groups. And they did it in whatever game they just got brooded on the last day. And they played Lifestealer with it, so we'll have to see if Radiant was
Holy
doing their
shit,
research here.
Void Spirit.
I think this where we put DP mid.
Yeah,
Guess who's back?
welcome back. Welcome back.
And this is where you should pick Faceless Void again.
No, you
No, definitely don't do that. I go TB here, I think. I mean,
That's really
what is
weird.
even
also
good
go
against
TB.
Brood is the problem. I mean, I think Gyro is the best, but this hero is like actually giga trash.
You should just go Pudge and then just leave the lane. And then you
Yeah.
should kill him with Breaker Pudge, yeah.
I
Definitely
mean,
Gyro. Definitely Gyro.
I think he should Lifestealer because I saw Matamba do it like 5 times and win.
Great.
Yeah?
That's true, actually. I'm trying to
They-
play Lifestealer.
They have a swap though, but that's life. Kanka,
Okay.
you think that's Near's hero?
I hope not.
I think that's Sev's hero, right?
I guess it's
Yeah.
good against Voice Spirit.
Probably
it
Enigma
can
4
go-
or Sev mid, I think. Attack Kunga?
Yeah, I don't want 6 dog playing any of this. Maybe SB.
He's SB.
So then it will be Enigma safe lane then, or
I mean, it could just be
I
DP5.
I have no idea.
maybe it'd be like Enigma 5 safe lane, SB4, DP3, Kunga mid then? Or...
No. It could be DP5 and then Ligma 3.
Okay.
They should. Yeah, I was gonna say they should just ban carries.
Last year was a good ban. That hero is busted. This is so free. We can get all the information in the world because we're not playing.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a
Yeah.
patch after TI, right?
Nope.
Oh, never patching again. I'm leaking
wait.
all the strats.
We need a
should,
patch.
They should pick TV. This is a crazy TV.
Thank you, KU.
Yeah, I would have pudged you.
Wait, Badger, you don't know. Okay, because the season's over, I can just reveal that I'm also a platinum TB player, and it's like my most played hero. So we're big fans of TB on Team Sus.
Yeah.
This is insane TV game right here.
Yep.
Insane.
You know, the funny
yeah, but
part, I can get a
look at their
soundboard
cosplays
for
and
KU,
everything.
you know, just put like that in the soundboard and just play like 16 times a game.
Yeah,
It's a
and then
great
you don't
TV
even have to
game.
get me to cast. You just have that, and then
Wait, say look, they
They'll pay
banned
me.
Pudge, but wrong side banned it. Either.
I mean,
They should have picked Pudge,
it's
but I don't think
actually
Mir plays it.
insane gyro game here for both teams. Insane gyro game.
That hero sucks. Only Pakas can win with it.
Yeah, it's insane.
I like it more for Little Bro than I do for Doghouse, but yeah, for both teams, I like the gyro.
I mean,
It's,
if I'm Radiant, I might ask for Bloodseeker. To be honest.
Seeker's
Probably
good.
not- Yeah, I think Seeker.
We'll see one.
Oh, look at that! Wow,
Wow.
crazy.
I love Dota too.
He's gonna PL. Drow?
There's
Please
no
don't
way-
drow.
Don't drow. Please don't drown here. Please.
That's the
should
this is a
still-
gyro game for sure, dude. This is
You
definitely
should
a
still
gyro
just
game.
go Bloodseeker, man.
Monkey King, maybe?
Monkey works actually, but I think it should just be Seeker.
I like Monkey.
Whoa,
The
Siren.
Siren. No, that's
whoa.
good. That's really good, actually.
Near
I
play
hate this
Siren?
hero.
He
He
plays
does
Siren.
now.
That's
This
cr-
guy
Near
plays it
is
all.
the goat. Near is the goat actually. This guy plays it all. Holy shit. I would have
It's
picked
5
Sniper.
Ligma,
but
though.
all good.
Sniper could have been good.
Yeah.
It's,
You can peep.
Yeah.
Wait. Jaws TP's blue. That shit
Yeah,
looks better than
okay.
yours, bro.
Yeah, this guy's armor is good. The scythes, though.
No.
And
It's just the. Oh, maybe he. I hope he changes it. But I think the wings just show because it's the cosmetic thing, right? He just has the wings attached, but it's like.
I mean, the
No.
wings and the sides are trash. These are the two worst immortals in the game besides this LC helmet. This Legion Commander helmet, immortal, is the. I actually recycled it because I just like deleted it because I hated it so much.
This is a crazy TV game, but it's also a crazy Naga game.
I mean, the problem with Naga is this hero's too hard.
No, you just suck with the hero.
That is not true.
You should buy Radiance though.
He should buy Radiant.
Also, it
I
is
should have
true.
bought Radiance.
You definitely should have bought Radiance. But I should have just stopped feeding that game too, but all good. Wasn't my fault.
We won though, so.
I mean, that Shaker was one-shotting me, man. What can I do?
Wait, I did that Shaker build yesterday.
Yeah?
Okay, I had a Midas because there was some troll in this game. But Blink Echo Saver Earthshaker is the future, guys. Linking it
probably
here
true.
live on stream.
Because usually you need, like, a little extra damage, you know what I'm saying, Badger? And then you just get the Saber hit off and the guy's dead.
I do know what you're saying.
It's actually broken.
Alright, if you are just joining us, welcome to game number 2 of Doghouse. The 6-dog near Sev team on the Radiant team who lost game 1, taking on Little Bros Productions. The team headlined by Ja, but also featuring longtime Lads veterans Karan and Marshall. My name is Badger. I'm joined by 2-time Lads champion KU and 1-time Lads champion 4Play, and hopefully we are in for a really fun game 2 here.
Yep, GB vs Naga. This is the peak of Dota. This is how it should be.
True.
I mean, Naga Ligma is good. I mean, it's like a classic song in the perfect hole They do have a Vengeful Spirit for the swap. But other than that, I mean, it's also a 5 Enigma, so this guy probably won't have BKB, at least for a long time. So other random stuff can cancel him. Whether it's Void Spirit or Bench Stun with the Shard. So we'll see.
Yeah. I hope Six Dog pulls the wave like he did. I watched the Bojack team yesterday, right, KU? They had Pango, Nyx versus Drow Undying, or something like Drow Silencer, and they did not pull the wave. Acid Raid went Wraithbrand level 1
On who? On Nyx?
on Nyx. Yeah. I'm
Yes,
pretty sure if he just bought. Yeah, Pango had like 3 CS minute 5 or some shit like that, so.
I think it was 6 exactly at minute 5. It was not
Yes. I don't know
That's
why he.
just
I
Acid Raid,
don't.
man.
I don't know why they didn't pull the wave, but
Did they
Six
ban
Dog
Rubik?
is a way better 4. Probably the best 4 in the league if he doesn't troll. So
Yeah, so this guy is not the best 4 in the league.
That's the key. That's the key word there. If he doesn't troll, yeah.
His Spirit Breaker set is insane. He's glowing.
Technically,
This
the best
set-
4 in the league isn't playing 4 this season, but what can you do?
who is it?
ET.
Doc?
Guy-
ET.
Oh,
No. Six Dog is 100 times better than ET.
He's not playing at all, though. At least ET's playing 3 this season. Doc's not playing at all this season.
I don't know. Six Dog. Five Dog sucks ass. That guy trash.
true. Don't try to scout him.
So I'm not sure if you guys watched that dumb video I made, which I narrated dumbass Twitch comments. But I actually I channeled KU saying this guy's trash for one of my lines. I really did. Like that was going off in my head. I saw in the chat. It's like some team was like, "Oh, I was playing pretty badly." And Twitch, I was like, "Oh, this guy's trash." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna channel KU when I narrate this."
Yeah, that's actually me in the chat.
It was definitely not you in the chat. It was some angry gambler, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's me. I lost the house.
What?
It's over.
Yeah.
You own a
so we gotta
house?
take. No. We gotta take into account one thing that Ja is like a big ass simp. So even though that's my guy, I'm gonna call him out for just. This guy has all the women voice lines. I don't know why. He has Natty. He has Sheepstick. I don't even know that structure. I'm just saying some shit. But this guy is like the giga simp. His weapons are like signed by Effie and all this shit. And he like, come on, man.
Lane.
Whoa.
Well, I missed first blood. Paying attention to my B.
Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. No, you caught it, didn't you?
Oh, I actually
Oh,
didn't catch it. No.
This is KU. This is
Yeah,
KU.
you caught it. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, of course I got it. I catch every kill. He is gonna drag on Six Dog, it looks like.
God bless.
This guy meted the first wave on TV, so DP is gonna. I mean, this is a KU school of dealing with DP. Actually, never mind. There's no counter to this hero, don't try.
You know what lines John needs, man? John needs like the Spanish caster lines, dude. I got some Spanish caster lines. They're sick.
True.
I got my boy Blue and my boy Flapjack. They got some great lines. I was watching their cast of TI
Sevens.
too. Their cast of TI were great this season.
Yeah, shout out to the SA brothers. Love to see them doing well. I love the region. I actually think SA is the truth next to all the Russian NPC kids.
It's one of those things where SA's been rapidly improving year after year. You know, I find it crazy. SEA gets 3 slots and SA gets 2 slots, when SA is just so much better than SEA at Dota.
Yeah, it's because Valve has to cater to the Americans because they're like located in Seattle. Because then all the racist people will write manifestos and go to Seattle and try to nuke the Valve building. So they gotta be careful.
And you ever read Twitch chat? There's some manifestos in those, man, too. There's some real manifestos in Twitch chat.
Shit, I read some in some discords, man. That's just crazy. But all good.
Oh, lucky. I know exactly where you're going with that one, but speaking of things that are going on right now, we got Nier being run down the bottom lane, but he'll be A-okay. He'll pop the illusions heading over to Marshall.
Yeah. Also, whoever invented this these pings for Valve, they should get fired immediately. This is the worst fucking idea in the world.
Notice me?
Notice me and then the EU with the poop sign and all that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, good harass coming out top. Six Dog is blocking. This is correct. I see Boxy do this every game. They get like 4 kills just by someone being blocked. So it's like I think it's like honestly it's like new meta type shit that you should just one person just hit and then you just block and you do more damage instead of like 2 people hitting at once. But that's high skill and 6-dog high skill.
Man, I just every time I watch mid, like, I remember they made the change to small camps. Like, oh, mid's gonna be more interesting now. Except mid's still boring. Still don't want to watch mid.
I mean, because this shit is boring. If you remember when I was playing Leshrac, I was getting Giga owned, and then I just ran in and killed everybody. So
You're dead bottom. He's being run down. He's disposed in by Redbot 6, and yep, that will be a death on Nagasiren, barring a miracle. And the miracle actually might happen. Never mind. Nier gets away.
Yeah, he should have died there.
you should have done. Someone fucked up. You should have blocked. See, if
So,
you
like,
blocked,
I
you
would
died
have
there.
died there on purpose. Now I'm just AFK here. No HP.
But the wave is pulled up anyway. Who cares?
It's GG. I'm dying there.
Why is the wave pull? I don't understand. You have Ligma.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
GG.
Oh, Jaw's low top lane. No regen.
That's the tale of both carries right now. It's
He's
crying
gonna
in
push
the corner.
he's gonna push the wave and they're gonna die. Yep.
Oh god, the game's lagging immediately from that charge, but it doesn't seem to matter because Ja is bashed down by 6-dog. TN wants vengeance, needs about one more hit, but it seems like he can't find it. Instead, he's dying to the siphon and the Crypt Storm from Good to See You. 2 kills in the top lane for the doghouse.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, bottom
back-
lane, Enigma died as well, so I just... Okay, that's 2 4 across the map.
That's crazy.
6-dog the goat.
You could have played that a bit safer if you just let the range die, but
No. He ran the calcs. He did.
yeah.
If he wasn't that low, the bench wouldn't have died there. He's baiting.
All right. I don't like this. How are these guys getting pulls off like
Yeah,
this?
I don't know. They blocked this, but it was already stacked, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Nier. This is a Nier. I know Nier is not a Naga player, man.
Yeah, he has not split his illusion once.
No, he should just send one to the camp at the start.
Oh god, it's such a sad TP from Nier. I mean, he doesn't die, but he's basically dead regen-wise anyways.
He also split his illusions. This isn't TV. Don't keep them all together.
Alright, we're gonna get some coaching for from Nier, from a certain Logical Dota 2. That guy's great illusion splitting, I'm sure.
That guy's Naga is fucking trash. So
Top lane, Siphon, some Good to See You. Meta from Ja, who will die first, and it will be Good to See You. Now 6-dog will be absolutely fine because he's Spirit Breaker, but he'll be forced to run event. Oh, wait, never mind, he went in! A greedy play from 6-dog. But he will not get punished. It's a torrent X-Mark rotation from Sev. A double kill for Kunkka. Big rotation from Big Sev.
No, that's not on him. That was 6-dog's bait. He's
that
just taking
was
quick,
a
though.
that was a good
He's
torrent
rolling.
though. That torrent was really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's free when 6-dog's setting it up. I don't know.
Yeah, this guy's not a DP player either. Because if he just siphon the creeps, I
Yeah,
think he would live.
he had one more. He
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
siphoned the illusion, he could have siphoned the catapult.
Well, bottom lane, one more kill as well on Quack. I mean, he played DP last game. He should be warmed up, you know?
No, I mean,
I mean, that's just Kobe would have lived there. That's all I'm saying.
Kobe's the
this
GOAT.
is a...
Oh no, bottom lane.
Close
DD
player.
rotation from Karan. Nier is likely dead. Karan's in the tower dive. Step on in. Down goes Nier. A 5th kill now for Little Bros. And it's it. It's everyone dying everywhere right now.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy has no boots on Void making this rotation. He's rushing Witchblade, no boots. This is Psycho.
Dude, just walk up slowly in Astral Step. It's not very hard, man. Come on.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
think. Oh, go ahead.
He got this kill because he didn't have boots. I'm pretty sure that Nier doesn't die to this rotation if Void Spirit is running here with boots, but he killed this guy here and he's taking so long to walk here that Nier walked up. It's 7 minutes in, this guy has no boots on this game.
I feel like this Kunko should start focusing bottom. I think you just say fuck the TV and you just permagank the Brood.
I mean, yeah, he should just sit bottom and Naga should, do this.
Okay, if Sev buys bots, That's insanely psycho.
Rotation top lane from Rebbot. Missile on Good to See You. It's a bait! They turn it around on DP, who has no siphons, has 12 wands, but 12 wands will not stop the death. It'll only delay it. Meanwhile, mid lane, a dive from Six Dog and Sev, looking for Karan, who is out of spells, but not out of life.
It's gonna die bottom on Quack.
Oh, Quack. Oh, no. Not again. We saw this last game, and it's just Brood. Why did they ban Broodmother, actually?
They can need it.
Don't know.
We went through this last game. I don't want to watch more Broodmother. Just start banning the hero. Oh, mid lane. Good bash from Six Dog. X Mark. Torrent's on cooldown, but Tidebringer is there, and that will kill typical TN. Good Tidebringer cleave from Sev. In comes the rotation. Both teams are arriving. Step through on two. Six Dog is low. Six Dog is dead, but a Torrent is on Marcy. Rebbot's trying to fight. Has no unleash. Dies to the Exo damage. Some Good to See You. A lot of chaos in the middle lane, and that T1 tower will get glyphed by the side of Little Bros.
There's a good rotation.
Yeah.
What Nier should start doing is, if he has Illus up, he should just send the creeps to the Illus to the wave. But to cut the wave, or the next one or whatever, so he can keep this tower longer, but I don't think he will do that. Unless Marshall doesn't care about the wave.
He should just hit the illusions on Brood.
Yeah.
He's going Treads Orchid this game on Brood, so he's trolling, basically.
Maybe it's the
No.
the anti-Naga tech?
This is the anti-winning deck.
It's fine. Put TV in the game.
He got bored because just buying pack pipe is that's lame and cringe.
So is winning.
Yeah, so is winning though. So you know.
There's
not last
no,
season.
winning is very. Oh, here we go, Karan. You've been charged and bashed.
We got another
Dissimulate.
one here. Watch.
He'll step to the left. Okay, everyone's fine. Never mind.
I mean, I don't think this bot tower should die. They have Naga and Kunkka. Both these heroes are supposed to be able to stand in front of Brood.
I really don't understand why Sev went bots.
So you can TP.
It's a little bit greedy from Sev, it feels like, but I guess it is going to be the BOTs into BKB. So
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred Armlet this game too. That would have been better over bots. But
You
probably
should just go Radiance.
No, Naga should go Radiance.
Naga is not going Radiance.
what if
I think
neither
you
went
should.
Radiance?
Someone should go Radiance. Everyone should go Radiance.
Okay, well, what if Six Dog went Radiance?
That would be
He might, honestly.
Yeah. If the other guys aren't buying it, someone's gonna have to.
Radiance even good anymore? I feel like Radiance is bad.
But yeah, but they have Brood TV, so
Does that even stop Brood TB though? Like, wouldn't you have like a Mjolnir or like a Hex or something just to deal with that
Yeah.
hero?
Get them both. All three.
yeah, you can get all of them.
You
I
never
don't
had
know why
item
he
slots.
travels though.
I mean, the travels really does nothing, I believe.
I would go travels here too though.
I mean, if you do,
After
then
Armlet.
we're not teaming on a team again, bro. It's like we're disbanding.
You guys already disbanded. What do you mean? You can't undisband. You already disbanded. Gankon said, by the way, bit of a hard one to get HP wise, but if they
He's
get
really
it, it's
fast.
huge. Oh, he's just too
Those
fast.
travels. Look at those travels!
I'm looking at the travels, KU. I look at the move speed. He's got shoes that make him move fast.
Damn.
Shouldn't he just start it with Marcy?
Yeah, probably. Rebound, right? Yeah. Rebound, dispose,
You're not
missile.
catching him.
There's no remnant actually on Karan. Makes it a little bit harder, but
I mean, you don't need Remnant. That's the worst spell in the hero.
I don't know. You should max this spell and go shard.
Yes, but only if you hit it, and Kron misses like you, so.
I don't miss this spell anymore. Now I get the shard. It's
Yeah.
unmissable.
That's true.
It's not. It's harder to miss. I mean, I think this bot tower died a little faster than I think it should have, but Radiant was able to get 2 towers.
Are they still buying Orchid?
yes, he is. He's halfway there actually.
I mean, he went Trez. He's committed to briefing.
Well, mid lane, something's happening, and never mind, nothing is happening. I thought for a second something was happening. I saw Six Dog charging it. Oh, X mark on Jaw. Torrents. Never mind. What's
Fighting
Broodmother up to? Getting yanked by 3 heroes and surviving easily? Okay.
I mean, I think this Kunkka should just be like focused on trying to deal with Brood. I think that's the whole reason you picked this hero. I mean, it's cool against Void and lane, but like
Poor Quack.
you have an X into 2 stuns for the Brood, and you also kill all the spiders. So like,
Wait, they cancel the charge?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Redbot's going in. Meta from Ja. Torrent delays the engagements.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can defend this though. No swap.
There is one Sev on defense right now. Charged through by Six Dog. Will stun 3. Correction, only 2 heroes. Cancelled it midway through. Torrent again on Ja, keeping this tower alive for a little bit longer. And it will be defended. It's injured, but still alive.
Yeah, all those small children died in the Brood, so they have no more like threat.
Well, fight
This
starts
guy-
again at the Dire Side Tri-Camp. Good reflection from Ja on 4 heroes. Typical TN still falls. We're seeing an X mark on Ja. The bigger kill if they can land it. The boat stuns on 2. Exo from Good to See You. Ja is low. Redbot is dead. Ja is dead. 3 kills for the doghouse. And they want more. There's a charge coming to Karan.
I
Karan
might get him.
has no Astral Steps, actually. I think he's dead here. Narrow Strike is available. Charge. Nether Strike. X-Mark, all available. Torrent to lead. Into the net. Into Nether Strike. Into all of his damage. Karan to fall. 4 kills for the doghouse.
Yeah, that's like the most near rotation I've seen in my life. KU would never do that shit, but
Yeah, I would have
that
gone.
fuck near that
I would have
that's
ported
insane.
here and I would kill these ancients.
yeah. The running into the triangle as Naga, yeah, that's if you have KO on the team, that's not happening. But
I mean, there's no way Dire should be dying here. I mean, this Brood has treads in the Void Stone that's 15 minutes. I don't know. Like, this guy is giga trolling. Yeah, I don't even
fine.
think Orchid is good this game.
yeah, it's for the black hole.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This guy
so-
222. Dude, insane build on Enigma.
He's
Yeah.
bronze. But so is Nier, and then Nier's top net worth, so you know,
This year has like 70% win rate.
not when you play it.
Stepping by
Yeah,
Karan.
100%.
Oh, no. Quack. He is 1 kill away from becoming James... More sorry, I should say 1 death away from becoming James Bond. Got to be Agent 007 at this point.
I mean, it's an impossible game for this hero. This
I
hero
can't-
sucks ass anyway. I don't know why they picked it.
Enigma? The best hero in Dota?
This hero is not the best in Dota.
Okay,
It's not even top
second
5.
best hero. What? Okay, what 5 heroes are better than Enigma?
Brood, Marcy,
Yep.
Undying, TV
Dude, the-
Pudge.
There's no way Undying is better than Enigma, dude. I can...
Why is it first band? Why is it first band?
Man, you're dumb. You're so dumb.
That's
Gabe.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's true. KU's dumb.
Leshrac, Primal
Okay,
Beast.
Marcy, Primal Beast, Leshrac, I can hear that. Bottom lane, we're seeing a jump on Sev. Sev doesn't have his BKB quite yet. He'll die to the overwhelming damage from Marshall and Redbot. I mean, okay.
Look at that.
PB, Marcy, Leshrac, I'll hear you on that one. Maybe Brood, but even then, Brood is not as good as that Enigma hero. Bottom lane charge from Six Dog. Stuns Marshall. Rebound used by Redbot, but at this point, it's time to run away.
I mean,
TV Pudge?
because he has fucking bots, man. That's the only reason he's dead.
Fight continues. Step in, Remnant on Good to See You. The song, the black hole, only on Karan. The charge through. Swap cancels black hole. Quack is dead. Both teams are collapsing. Typical TN and Karan are both dead. Now it is time to run. Good to See You has too much sustain. Redbot and Marshall will split up. Redbot TPs. The Yules will not spot in time. So it will be that 1 for 2 in favor of the doghouse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he Orchid Illusion or something.
Nier's just the goat.
He didn't Orchid the black hole, right? Kept going.
Yeah, I think the Marcy stunned it.
I think the Orc was on cooldown still. Because he used it
No,
on
I
a set.
heard it go off.
Oh, he did?
It went off during the black hole, but the hole kept going. So I don't know what, because there's like a 5
Nier
illusion,
is the goat.
like a bunch of shit. I mean, It's a free TV game, though. This guy's fourth on net worth, though, so I don't know. He's trolling. What's going on here?
That's true, actually. His CS is pretty low. Maybe it's the TB Arcana color and the wings.
I mean, it's the
You-
sights
you-
and the wings.
You get a debuff if you have shit cosmetics on your heroes. Dude, the nether shawl, John, the nether shawl. Oh, he's stacking. I seriously.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
God bless.
I mean, Six Dog is like actually owning this game. I think.
He is bashing actively as we talk. Another bash. He just keeps bashing everything. The number of bashes is actually out of control. Another bash! How does he do it? It's a 1-for-1 trade, by the way. Karan killed Quack. We're seeing a chart. How does he keep bashing everybody? I don't get it.
I mean, that's why he's the goat.
It's maxed.
Yeah, but that's not how that works.
Oh, that's true. That
Oh.
is max.
I mean, not when I play it. That shit doesn't bash at all.
Yeah, I mean, this TV is Is he actually gonna go fly?
I don't like the fly.
I would not go fly. I've never been able to buy a butterfly on TV in my life. Oh, I was talking about this last game. As they're going on top. He has no steps actually, but
He's in danger.
he'll have one in 1 second.
And it seems like he's still dead, though. There's just too much lockdown. Wait, maybe not. Okay, Karan, you're alive. I thought he was
Just
dead.
shield.
He was not dead.
That was pretty lucky.
No,
Not
I,
lucky.
I mean, I think he lives there.
It was good that his step came back up.
Yeah.
He's level 11, he dies. But yeah, this TV Heroes Ags is like actually giga broken. Okay, I'm never gonna get to talk because this guy just charged me.
I'm on 6-Dog cam right now. We're seeing Marshall getting gone on by Naga as well, but back to 6-Dog. He charged to the Vengeful Spirit. Missile comes in as a counter response. Orchid on 6-Dog. 6-Dog
Song.
will get saved by Song. In comes the Exo. The Wombo combo's on the way. Enigma is on the way. Charge on Marshall. Black Hole not used, but not even needed. Typical Tiana Marshall already dead. Redbot is dying to the Exorcism. He'll attempt to rebound to the east. But Sev has X-Mark very soon. He'll use it on Redbot 6. X-Mark, Torrent, damage from near. Another kill for good to see. That's a 3 for 0. Black Hole wasn't even used there.
Yeah. I mean,
6-Dog is already telling Sev to come top because
Yeah.
he's set up. This is how 6-Dog plays. When he's feeling himself, I know this because I played this and look at this. This is crazy.
Non-stop pop action. Karan assimilates, but he's still stunned. He's silenced and he's dead. Goodbye, Karan. This time, no juking around in the trees. You are juking around to your grave.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I think I figured out what's making my game lag. It's Nier's cosmetics. Whenever he uses the his illusion spawn, the mirror image,
Yeah,
it
don't
lags my
blame
game.
the goat. Don't blame the goat. I'm sorry.
It's making my game lag, dude. I'm paying attention
they're
here.
finding TV.
Holy shit. He sees him though.
Yeah, Manta from
no
Naga.
song, but-
Wait, in comes 6-Dog. Oh, the rebound stun on 2. That was actually to save Jaw, I think. Sunder is online. 6-Dog is dead. Sunder, I believe, was on an illusion. It's a black hole!
my
Immediately
God.
canceled by the Orchid from Marshall. It looked so perfect, but it ended so disastrously. There's no song on Nier. There's no Manta on Nier. Everything's on cooldown. The turnaround! All aided by the Marshall Orchid, and you called the Orchid bad. That's your black hole answer right there.
I was bad. He still died on TV.
Oh, he did?
That's-
Oh, you're right. He did.
That's not true.
It's still a good fight, though. It's still a good fight.
I mean, he's going butterfly on TV. This is so greedy. He has 1300 HP. He didn't even go stats. Oh,
I mean,
not a fan.
even though these guys died on Radiant, I think it was pretty good for Radiant.
I think the biggest problem is their Kunkka is a Crystallis. This guy needs to go AC. This guy just needs AC and BKB. He is way too greedy. He's just gonna die. He has 10 armor. No phase boots, no AC.
Yeah,
No
Sav
Shivas.
doesn't play Dota, so.
Still good though. The other team,
I mean, 6-Dog
probably
and Nier
do.
got this. Do you see like what these guys are doing? These guys are doing like gymnastics. Just a fucking.
yeah, that's true. And Six Dog doesn't say anything, and the things he say you have to listen. So you know he's charging this guy top, and he's like, "Someone TP top," and then like, you better fucking TP.
All right, Nether Strike on Redbot. Speaking of Six Dog, Nets
didn't
on
orchid.
Redbot 6, but it's a two-man magic missile from typical TN. Marshall, BKBs, and man fights. Here pops the illusion. Six Dog is dead. Redbot the trade. X Mark. It's on the way to the Vengeful Spirit into the boat. Only on one, but it's one more kill for Near. Double kill in that team fight for the Naga Siren. Six Dog bought back, so I guess it's time for the Doghouse to go for more. They're playing a 5v3 right now. Perhaps it could be Roshan time.
He's gonna solo kill him top. He got lucky. He got so lucky. Six Dog got the quadruple bash from there.
He's still,
One thing is,
he's still running at him. He's high-fiving! Look at this man!
yeah, this is one of the scarier Six Dog heroes. Any hero that he can just like keep playing the game is scary. You put him on a cooldown and then there's like downtime where you can win the game. He uses Warlock Golem and then you have a window to win against him, but Spirit Breaker has no cooldown. So this guy just
He's
playing
breaking
Dota.
the smoke too. He's trying to break the smoke.
He's
I'm
just
dead.
sitting here
That's 100% an intention, but
and he's
He's just charging in right
Yeah.
now, joining his teammates. There's no black hole, but it seems like it's not needed. They've bashed Karan again. One more bash will do it, but he steps away in time. Redbot does not have Astral Step, therefore he will die, but Sev wants more. Torrent will miss on typical TN, but Venge, there's no way you escape this one. Wait, yeah, there's no way. Has to charge through. Puts him on the
He's
low
on the
ground, I
cliff.
think, but he's fine.
yeah. I don't know why Seth saved BKB. I'm pretty sure you could have just killed Karan if you pressed BKB, but he got bench stunned. So
He's
I
going
guess-
full dataless. He's not even going edge. Just I take back the Giga Chad.
When you have Near on the team, you know how it is. You're just feeling confident. I mean, this
It's a
guy's
rush,
DP. Yeah, this guy's DP is pretty solid, I'd say. He's
I
doing
mean,
his
I
job.
think this guy is good. Like this guy Divine 3, which you know, a Divine player.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing better than Jorik. That's my
Yeah.
divine cap. So
I don't think there's like negative value player, you know. Like,
True.
for a Divine 3 in the team, I think you get pretty good value.
yeah, so there's two divine players. So it's this guy and fucking Camel Farmer. It's crazy.
There's some ancient players in the late season.
Didn't this did Avenge like Archon or something?
No, I think the Venge is like ancient 2 now. Venge
Yeah,
used to be
Venge is
Archon
low.
not too long ago. I think he's up to ancient now.
I mean, the thing about Gray is like he's willing to learn. So I'm pretty sure people actually be scared at this team like later if they're actually because they actually might just improve because they're actively teaching him a lot of things. So
Wait a minute, they
yeah,
caught
Yule.
Sev, the Yules! It'll be KB, but he's in the 1v5. Look at the rum boat buff song. Instantly cancel another strike on Marshall. Saving Private Sev. Redbot is dead. The Orchid. The spawn Spiderlings. Meanwhile, it's Chaos on the west side as well. Going towards Ja and Typical TN. Typical TN is dead. Several down the east side. Back over to Ja. He's the main target. He's silenced. He's being gone upon by Good to See You and Near. Can they kill the man? Yes, they can. There is no Sunder. Down goes Terrorblade. And on that mark, it's time to run. Marshall TP's away. Karan walks away. What a fantastic turnaround from the Doghouse. Avenging Sev.
yeah, if Sev just ran left, he would have lived too. He actually would have lived.
If Sev didn't have full data list in his career, he would have lived here. All good though.
That's true. But yeah,
Sometimes
I
you
don't
gotta
know.
die.
This guy could have hold. I think. Did he have hold on cooldown or?
He had it. I think he just died in 3 hits. He wasn't expecting it. I think he
No.
canceled the song instantly. Also to kill the Marcy.
I mean, no, but he was right next to the TB. I feel like he
Yeah.
should just But
Just
I mean,
let it rip.
whatever. TB died.
Yeah.
With meta, so.
I mean, this TV build, I don't know. It's if you're winning, sure. I mean, I've never been able to build Butterfly. I'm gonna start talking about this again, and Six Dog's gonna like do some shit, and I'm not gonna finish. But I think Ags on this hero is broken on TV. Okay,
That's crazy. 'Cause we
it's
both
like the
built it.
best Ags in the game, and I end up buying it every game. As he's charging.
I'm putting that on the soundboard. This TV Ags. I'm putting that on the soundboard.
The problem is, okay.
Speaking of Six Dog again, he's silenced by the Orchid of Marshall. Swapped in by difficulty M, but in comes Sev and Near. Six Dog is dead, but it's vengeance time. It will be at the very least avenged dead, so it is a support for support trade. Marshall's forced to BKB and TP, so it is a cheeky 1-for-1.
He died back, so I can actually tell my story now. So this TB Ags is broken. The only time you end up buying it, though, is in a bad TB game, where you might just lose anyway. So in a good TB game, you could just buy, like, Scotty and Butterfly, and you just, like, hit the buildings and you win the game. And most of the pro TBs you see are in a good TB game, because they don't just, like, pick it on 6-7, because they're not, like, stupid idiots, you know? So when I pick it on 6-7, every game, I need an Edge, I need a Blink, and I need an Ags. And I think that build is really broken because it like gives you everything. Like you have your own stun, and it's a fear that moves people in a direction you can control, and it gives you like way more uptime on when you're able to fight. As Radiant's hitting high ground here.
When did Radiant get Roshan?
What do you mean?
Like 4 minutes ago.
They got it when
complete-
TP.
I somehow did not catch that on my screen the entire time. I went 6 Dog.
Yeah, they had Aegis for the fight bottom. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Dara can't fight, so they have no meta, and this Brood is like giga useless now.
Yeah, I mean, he want Orchid. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jaw's gonna tell him to like never do this build again.
I mean, this TV build is also dog shit. But it's not on him, because I'm pretty sure if this Brood's build is not terrible, then this TV build could have worked.
I agree with that. I feel like he should finish Manta.
I was gonna say, I think if you had to
Naga
finish
should
Manta,
always go. Naga should always go Manta Orchid. So TV needs a dispel against Naga, and she has net anyway, so you need a dispel. If you are like 5k net worth ahead of the Naga, then this Butterfly feels really good. But
he's
because
5k
even
behind the
though
Naga, yeah.
yeah, like it's not gonna work. Oh, good though. Radiant can still throw.
That is the always true message of Dota. There's always time to throw.
I mean, Radiant has such a free lineup to play. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Kunkka's items aren't even like ideal, and they're still just getting rolled.
I mean, he even went Blink. This guy had no armor. He will get stunned and full to zero by TB.
Alright, here's the game plan for Sev. Just don't get stunned, don't get hits. If you do not get
If
hit, you
Ben-
can't die to your low armor.
If this guy gets Yuled into Remnant and then bench stun, the TB will just kill him.
Just don't get stunned.
Seconds.
Don't get Yulesed.
Anyway, looking at mid. Got a Gunka.
Alright, they're smoked, but the Void Spirit is not smoked, which is one hero I feel like should be in this build.
Should also go Shard on Void Spirit, I think. Because there's a lot of random shit that'll tank his
Oh,
Q.
blink away by Quack and the song turn by Near. It's on all 5. This could be a huge team fight. The Black Hole on 3. Orchid on Venge. The cancel from Karan. Maybe that'll save it. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Jaws BKB, but in comes Six Dog. The 3-man charge into the boat. The massive wombo combo. Sunder gets off, but there's no way out for Ja. A 4-for-1. Both teams use one buyback, but what a fantastic team fight from the doghouse. They want this 1-1 draw.
Yeah, this DP hero is broken. This guy, Divine, he godlike. I don't know. It's a great song though.
He's bronze, not gonna be crazy.
Does he have Dota
Looking
Plus?
like Guitarro. Of course, he was Platinum Void last game.
Maybe it ran out in between.
That's one thing I don't pay attention to, like, those things. You know?
Everybody relax. Nero is not a brokey, okay?
To check his cosmetics.
Check his cosmetics.
True. Well, charge on
Okay.
Marshall into the net, into the everything, and the spider was bashed down by Six Dog.
Yeah, I mean, this game's just unwinnable. So.
Karan goes for a hero play, steps in, steps out, but, well, Nier has another song on 4. That's everyone on the inside. In comes your boat, in comes your net. Karan has the Yule Scepter, Marshall has bought back. It is the last dance for Decide Little Bros. A charge on 4 from Six Dog. The huge damage from Sev. Double kill for Kunkka. He's into the fountain. And there's no G's in the chat, but this one's looking real over right now.
You can still swap in a fountain.
This is true, this is true.
He's getting
Wait,
pulled.
he's
He's getting
getting
He's getting
pulled.
pulled! He's getting pulled! Oh, never mind, never mind.
He pulled him out of the stun.
Yes, swap. He's thinking about it. He's got it. Well, that's at least one kill for the Dire. They certainly will kill the Enigma, but in comes Sev looking for vengeance. Catches the Brood. The Corrida
yeah.
difficulty end! And Marshall's BKB's on cooldown as well. Another double kill for Sev.
Tip him. They should tip him. Tip this
Nearest voice chatting. Nearest voice lining.
They're both voice lining. Jaw's laughing, but that's not a happy laugh. That's an angry laugh. He's angry because he knows he's lost.
I would be tipping this Brood. I would tip this guy as soon as he bought a Void Stone in the lane.
We're not tippers. We only tip when they started tipping us.
And this is definitely the last fight. 3-man smoke gank rebound. On to 2. Charged through by Six Dog. It's chaos at the tier 4s again. The boat is in. Redbot is down. Jaw, he's meta. He's BKB'd. He's trying. But a silence on Karan. It's Jaw fighting 1v4. Sev is low, but Jaw can't kill him. He's not even dead yet. He's already calling GG. He knows the inevitable. And that will be a 1-1 draw between the Doghouse and Little Bros.
What the fuck is this GG by Six Dog? He used a space in between.
It's called
he do that?
style.
He does it every game.
That's crazy. That's better than the GG, the GG though, the GEGE. That's
It's
just the
good.
worst.
It's good because good and game are two separate words. It makes sense.
True.
Doesn't make sense. I don't know why he doesn't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He's the GOAT though, so you let him do it.
This team, I don't know. I mean, I know Seven and Nier play together. I don't know if Nier and Six Dog play together, but they just have chemistry. It looks like game 1. I think they overestimated their fighting ability when I saw, and then I think Blue has to stop feeding. I don't know what the fuck he's doing half the time. He's just dying randomly. But if he just fixes the random deaths, this team will actually be really strong.
Yeah, I mean,
I have a
old.
solution on what hero to give him so he dies less often. Abaddon.
But-
You give him Abaddon, this team's the best team in the league. All he has to do is play Abaddon. If he needs
No, he's
coaching,
just-
you can contact me for some Abaddon coaching, and we're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, their setups are good. They're also like when they go for ganks, they're like 5 seconds too early on one hero, and like that one hero just dies, but they still win the fight because it's a good fight to take. But I mean, I think that'll just happen over time, or it should. So this is a crazy Naga pick. Great job, Nier.
that's why he's the GOAT.
Yep.
It's crazy. These guys have the best pause 1 in the league, the best 4 in the league. This team is giga rigged. I don't know. It's over. Just call it. Go next season.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nice to see Dara win. I feel like Karan should never pick Void Spirit. This hero is giga bad, Karan. If you're listening, bro, please, little bro, don't ever fucking pick Void Spirit unless it gets buffed next patch. But yeah, and Marshall, man, I got nothing, man. This guy bought Orchid.
All
This
right.
guy with dreads Orchid.
On that note, I am going to wrap it up. We'll start with KU. Thanks for coming on. You got any final words, cause, shots to say to the people of League of Lads?
Yeah, shout out to Kobe.
All right.
Shout out to Six Dog.
And Six Dog. Foreplay, do you have any final words, call outs, shouts to say to the people of League of Lads?
Yeah. Shout out to Pattern and Nier.
All right.
That's all I got.
Understandable. I am going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks for tuning on in. I'll be back on Thursday night, I believe, taking tomorrow off, going to dinner with the family, so that'll be a fun time. I'm going to put out another YouTube video tonight, my next chapter of Badgers Briefings. Look forward to that one in a few hours. I'm to cast your games, cast your tournaments, contact me on Twitter, twitter.com/better2, or on Discord, Badger5713. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great night.